You are a student or are you doing job?
Well, currently I am a student. I am doing BSc at MC College and my major is botany. Though I have some other subjects, but this is my major.
Okay, do you enjoy your subjects?
Well, of course I do, because when I was in 10th standard, I used to love botany so much and I got A plus grade on this subject, and the biology teacher used to praise about me in front of full class, and I always dreamed of choosing botany, and luckily I got it in my university life.
Okay. In your country, where do you live?
In my country, I live in Sylhet, which is a northeast part of Bangladesh.
And how are the people in that place?
People are in my city is very friendly and very humble. They like to they try to help each other, and they are always there for handle each other's back.
Okay. So now let me ask you some questions about neighbors. How well do you know the people who live next door to you?
I would be honest enough with you. I am a very extrovert person and I like to be connected with everyone in my neighborhood. And my neighbors are also very friendly. I try to visit them whenever I get time, such as in the evening. For a tea, I like to join them, or I invite them in my place and cook some delicious snacks for them. So that is how we are connected to each other.
Okay, that's good. How often do you see them?
I am usually very busy with my studies and college. So whenever I get time, I like to invite them in weekends or holidays.
Okay. What kinds of problems do people sometimes have with their neighbors?
Whenever they are not close to them and they are arrogant or they are not friendly enough to interact with each other, they face a lot of problems. If you don't give enough to them, they won't give you back. So
Yeah.
that is how it works.
How do you think neighbors can help each other?
They just have to be friendly and humble and talk positive about themselves and care for each other, because before the relative arrives in any trouble we get, the neighbors will come first and then the relatives. So we have to be helpful to each other.
Let's move on another topic. Now I would like to ask you some questions about clothes. Are clothes important to you?
I would say clothes are very crucial for me because it shows how a person is, his personality, and a person should dress accordingly, such as in formal events, they should follow the dress code, and in casual events like weddings and birthday parties, they should wear informal dresses as they want.
Okay. What kind of clothes do you usually wear?
I like to wear more comfortable clothes and which are not that much trendy, because I don't like trendy clothes, such as ripped jeans. This is out of my taste, and I like to wear more colorful clothes every day.
Okay. Do you ever wear the traditional clothes of your country?
I do that usually in religious festivals or in Bengali cultural festivals. I'd like to wear sari and some other clothes which are related to our culture.
Okay. Where do you usually buy your clothes?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Where do you usually buy your clothes?
I usually buy from online. I go outside very few times because I don't have much time to go outside. I like to shop from online, and my favorite website is from Arong, and I buy by seeing the pictures and measuring the size they mention. So that is how I do shopping.
Okay. Do most people in your country follow fashions?
Yes, I would like to say they follow the trendy things usually, such as my friends. They're usually talking about what are coming in the trend, and they like to be updated with the fashion, and they always inform me what things are coming new, such as clothes, jewelries, and cosmetics, etc.
Okay, thank you very much. That is the end of our speaking part. Now we will jump forward speaking part 2. In the speaking part 2, now I'll be giving you a cue card and you will be given 1 minute for your preparation. If you want to make notes, you can do so. So, take this one. Here is your cue card. And here is the white thing. You can make notes if you want. So, your 1 minute time starts now. Alright. Now we can start speaking. You have to speak at least 2 minutes, but remember one thing, you shouldn't stop until I stop. Okay.
So last year when it was my birthday, my mom asked me what should I gift you. So I took from her 2 days to think what gift would be better. I thought, and I was suffering from obesity that time, and I felt like a fish out of water because I couldn't lose my weight. So she suggested me to buy some gym equipment such as treadmill and some dumbbells. But I didn't know how to use them. So my mom bought that gift for me, and she suggested me and taught how to do these things and use these equipments. After using for 3 months, I lost more weight, and that was really surprising for me because it wasn't an easy journey. I lost approximately 10 kilograms, and which was really mesmerizing to me. I couldn't believe myself. So my mom always tell me that you should believe in yourself and you should never lose hope. So I tried to follow her and it became my strength. I also thought that people should follow their dreams, and as I did, I am trying to lose few more kilograms so that I can be fit and healthy for my life. And I am uh, trying to recreate my routine. And as it was really surprising for me because I couldn't think of losing that much weight for a really short time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, can I take the papers back, please? So, we have completed our speaking part 1 and part 2. Now, this is time for our speaking part 3. In this part 3, I would like to ask you some general questions based on the cue card I have provided you. How do people express happiness in your culture?
In my country, people always try to express their feelings by sharing sweets and making a lot of good foods and inviting their friends or relatives to their places. For example, I'd like to talk about myself, that whenever I feel happy or for example, I would like to say that if I get a good result, I like to call my friends and family members and try to invite them and make delicious meals for them. And that is how I express my happiness so that other people do the same.
That's so nice. Do you think happiness has any effect on people? If yes, how?
I think it has a great effect on people because we should not be happy from physically, we should also be happy from mentally, and it impacts the most in our psychological health, and we should be happy other than stressing out and being depressed, and a person should do things that makes him happy because it is very impactful towards the health.
Okay. How can people be happy according to your opinion?
I believe that people should be happy, and people are becoming happy by doing what they dream of, about following their goals or whatever they like to do. because if a person don't like to do what he is doing, it doesn't make him happy other than making him sad, and they feel very dismal about the situation, and it impacts on their mental health.
Okay, good. Is it good for people to be unhappy? If yes, why?
Sometimes I would say yes, because it won't show the value of happiness. If a person cannot be unhappy for once, he won't understand how much crucial the happiness is. So yeah.
Okay. Why do some people expect surprising things from their lovable person?
From my point of view, I would like to say that I care about people a lot, and it shows how a person care about other person by sharing surprises, and I become very happy whenever I get surprises, and I try to surprise people by giving them gifts or giving them good compliments. So that is how I think it's very important.
Thank you very much. That is the end of the IELTS speaking test. Now I'll give you short feedback on the performance you have done during the test. Okay, so your fluency was okay, fine. You understood all the questions and tried to answer with relevant information. And in part 3, you tried to put some examples. Sometimes also you put some examples relevant to your own life. Okay, and there were no mumbling issues. And the eye contact, everything was okay. And but in part 3, in some of the answers, I thought that it could be better for you to add more information. For example, when you answered about 4, question number 4, is it good for people to be unhappy? So as an examiner, I would be expecting something. You know, the examiners are always ready to get something more.
Yes, I thought that too. Okay. It was really short. In
fluency section, I'll give you 7 out of 9. Let me talk about pronunciation. Okay, average your pronunciation was fine. Sometimes, you know, we have problem of stress. Forget about it. As non-native speakers, we do it. But some words I noted that I want to talk about. You said delicious, to be delicious.
Delicious.
Yes. You said crucial. It's crucial.
Crucial.
Okay. So those 2 words, and maybe another word I just noted. I have to find it out where it is. Another word you may have had mistaken, and that was the question was about effect, but you answered with affect. Both words are not similar.
Yes, I noted.
Okay, otherwise I think your pronunciation is okay up to that mark.
I tried to repeat that, but it will decrease my mark. That's why I didn't repeat.
In some of the occasions, you just repeated some words. For example, you said friendly and
Humble.
Humble 2 times. But okay, as an examiner, I'm apparently satisfied, but I will give you 6.5 so that you can improve in next time. I'm more satisfied with your vocabulary range. I'll give you 7.5, and let me talk about some of the vocabularies you used during your speaking test. Humble and honest, okay, fine, but you repeated accordingly, dress code, those are collocations, personality, casual events, okay. Cultural festival, but there was so much. Okay, let me talk about the mistakes of grammar later on. And updated fashion. We talked about obesity, gym equipment, fish out of the water. Nice phrase, approximately. Okay. Dismal, point of view, compliments, etc. So I gave you 7.5 because I thought those were enough, but I would suggest you to add some topic related words if possible. Let's talk about grammatical ranges and accuracies. Most of the cases your grammars that you have used were accurate. Expect some of the mistakes you have done. Use it from online. Actually, we cannot use preposition before online. You can say online. I bought some things online. Not from online, just online.
Okay.
And you said my mom tells.
Okay.
It will be third person singular number. The subject is third person singular number, so it will be my mom tells.
Yeah.
First you said 2 things, then again you corrected it in the upper later version of your speaking in part 2. You said 2 things. So you corrected it In grammatical section, I'll give you 7. And you used complex sentence more frequently, and I found some passives as well, conditional as well. Although you made a mistake, you said if a person don't, it will be if a person doesn't.
Yes.
So 7 in grammatical ranges and accuracies. Overall, your score stands for 7. Although I believe that it is possible for you to get more in final examination. So thank you very much. If you have any questions now.
No.
Thank you.